Let's play target number.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the last week of school for educational learning and new instruction. I'm going to teach you a game today called Target Number. This game uses dice, 2 of them as a matter of fact, and a deck of cards. I would encourage you to call the jacks 11s, the queens 12s, and the kings 13. And of course, the aces are going to be worth 1. Now, to play this game called Target Number, if you are maybe a kindergarten first or second grader, you're going to probably focus on addition and subtraction as your operations. If you are a third, fourth, fifth grader and up, you are going to focus on doing all of the operations. And I also want you to consider using the correct order of operations, PEMDAS, if we'd like to call it. P for parentheses, E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, S for subtraction, and you also, if you're doing work within parentheses or adding a subtraction, once the work is done in parentheses, you work left to right. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. You're going to roll your 2 dice. That first dice is going to be your tens place digit. The second dice is going to be your ones digit. That becomes your target number. So in this case, the target number is 46. So then what you're going to do, however many people are playing, you're going to deal each of them 5 cards, and the remaining deck goes in the center. You're going to look at your cards, and your goal is to spend a couple of minutes to create an equation that's the closest to the target number without, well, actually it can go over, but whoever's the closest out of all of the folks comparing their equations gets to collect all of the cards. Once the deck has been used up, the one with the most cards, being that they were the most successful getting closest to the target number, will win. If there's a case of one person and another person, or say both 2 numbers away from the target number, those cards stay in the middle. 5 new cards are dealt out to each of those players. Whoever gets closer to the target number that this time around collects all of the cards for both of the rounds. Now, the target number can remain the same for the entire deck of cards, or you can change it up each time you roll or each round. So again, you can practice your order of operations, you can practice getting creative with your equations and really understanding what equations and facts you can use to help you get to the target number. So I'm going to just pretend to play 1 round. Remember, kings are going to be 13, queens are 12, jacks are 11. I have a king, a 7, a 3, and 2 tens. I'm trying to get close to 46. So 13 and 3 would be 16, 26, 36, and 7 would be 43. So I'm only 3 away that way. If I did, let's see, 13 times 3, which would be 39, and 7 is 46, right on the dot. Now again, remember the goal is to have the most cards. So again, would it be better for me to get to 43 and hope that I was closer than my opponent and to have another card in my pile? Or is it better to get right to the target number and have less cards in my pile? That's kind of the competitive part of it, or the strategic part of it. So again, you can play with that. So again, I found a way to make 36, but I also used all 5 cards to get to 43. So again, that's your option to weigh it out. So I'm going to include the directions to target number at the end of the video. I hope you give it a try and really practice manipulating numbers, working with facts, and trying to get creative with your operations. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon.
Here's the directions for playing target number.